Senator Blumenthal?
Thank you, Senator Moody. Thank you both for being here and for your work in law enforcement. Mr. Marketos, actually, I think it's your joint testimony. Both you and Mr. Gumenes make the point that local government's failure to enforce accountability exacerbated this crisis, meaning the law enforcement crisis. And then you cite, and I'm quoting, intentional reduction of the police force and low sentences for firearms offenses and violent crime. So I'm trying to find areas of agreement here, because I think there should be. I was the U.S. Attorney in Connecticut for 4.5 years, and I was Attorney General of our state. And when I was working on these kinds of enforcement issues, generally, you know, it was all bipartisan. In fact, it was non-partisan. It was non-political. And so reduction of the police force, not a good idea. In fact, we should be bolstering local police forces in numbers and in training. And sentences for firearms offenses, they should be robust and strong. So I'm wondering how we justify cutting the Department of Justice programs that increase the number of police, the burn grant programs, about $1 million in cuts there. Do you have any opinion on that?
Senator, I'm not familiar with the grants in the Department of Justice's status and posture as it relates to those, but what I can report to you on is the thousands of specially deputized local police officers that we have on our both capital and district task forces around the country, our regional fugitive task forces.
You've deputized them.
Specially deputized local law enforcement.
Work for you?
They work for the United States Marshal Service.
And you take them away from local policing?
Actually, sir, we serve, as you indicated, as a surge aspect. We bring federal resources coupled with the local expertise to make an impact on violent crime.
Do you increase the number of police?
We do not have control of increasing
No,
local
you
police
don't,
departments.
but I'm talking about the grants in the Department of Justice that increase the number of police. You talked about the reduction of the number of police, and I agree with you. We need to increase the number of police. So this is not a trick question. And I respect your expertise in what the Marshal Service does, but shouldn't we have more police, not fewer? Let me ask you another question. Low sentences for firearms offenses. To increase the severity of firearms sentences, don't we need more investigation, more aggressive use of ATF, which is responsible for investigating firearms offenses? So let me ask you, Mr. Gumenes, are you in favor of the DEA-ATF merger?
Senator, thank you for your question. As a specialty in charge, that's above my responsibilities. But I will tell you this, I am fortunate that I have ATF in the bulk of my groups, in my enforcement groups in the division. In any firearms investigation, we work together and we generate leads, we pass them. We also have ATF at our Special Operations Division, which is 37 different agencies. So any leads generated that we've done from our arrest and seizures and passed to them, they run with, they continue, and any type of deconfliction is done through SOD.
So wouldn't you agree that they should be increased in the resources they have? And as you know, they've been cut.
Senator, again, I don't want to speak for the ATF. I can tell you that the ATF assigned to the DEA task forces are doing very good work, and we appreciate their partnership.
And how about the DEA? It has been cut in resources, hasn't it?
Senator, my division has not been cut. And as a matter of fact, I've been fortunate to obtain additional task force officers as well, task force officer positions, as well as special agent positions. As a matter of fact, one of the things that Administrator Cole...
But I'm talking overall, and I apologize for interrupting, but I'm about to run out of time. Overall, DEA and ATF have been cut in the resources made available. Maybe not your SAC, your section in DC, but overall, both DEA and ATF have been cut in resources available.
Again, Senator, I haven't seen my budget cut. I would refer you back to the Department of Justice if there's a
Okay,
question of
thank
that
you.
nature.
My time has expired. Thank you both.